Good morning, folks. Eric here with another update on the St. Augustine grow. Just a little recap. So I planted about 2,500 plugs a little over 2 months ago. Today's June 25th, 2021. These went in the ground about April 19th. You're looking at a shadier area, more hard pan soil here than some of the other areas. I did apply Celsius exactly, a day over 2 weeks ago. And I think we're starting to see some results on the fescue front. I'm trying to get rid of fescue. I cleared the ground, and a lot of the fescue has come back, as you can see. But also you can see some discoloration on the fescue starting to come through. And you can start to see it kind of thinning out a little bit as well. It's not, tremendous damage yet. But again, I think from what I've read, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks. We're at the second week and we're starting to see some damage, which is good. So maybe the next 7 days will tell a happy tale on the killing of the fescue front anyway. I will say, and this was actually confirmed by a video that Alan Hain put out just yesterday, I have noticed that the Celsius definitely does not damage the St. Augustine, but it does inhibit growth. I'm seeing less growth over the last 2 weeks than I did the previous 2 weeks. And we have had warmer weather, a lot of rain. So one would think that it would grow more vigorously, but I am seeing some stunted growth, but again, no damage to the St. Augustine, so that's good. Hopefully we'll see the growth start to come back fairly quickly here. But I sprayed even along the outside. You can see the fescue here starting to kind of die off. Discoloration, that's it next to the fescue, or the fescue next to the St. Augustine. So again, I'm still very happy with where we're at right now. There's definitely some new weeds popping up that were not up when we sprayed. You can see here too on some of these more woody, we're starting to see some discoloration. Here's some burn on this guy here, some more burn here. Here's some clover that's definitely burning. So we are seeing some results with the Celsius. So per a lot of the videos that I've watched on YouTube and stuff I've read online on the boards, Celsius does take some time. And something that I didn't read and that I will heed here is that it will slow down growth a bit. I'm not saying that it's not growing. It's just not as vigorous as it was before. But as you can see here, we do have a lot of great growth. These plugs here are already starting to come together, and these were actually planted about 14 inches apart. And we're already starting to see connections. There's our blasted Bermuda that I'm pulling out. Trying not to damage the St. Augustine too much as I'm pulling it out. But then we also have some monkey grass here, which I'm hoping that the St. Augustine will just kind of take over. Please leave a comment below if you've dealt with monkey grass in St. Aug, but it's definitely spreading. But not so much where I'm super concerned. I'll take you to the front yard here, because I don't think I've shown you all the front yard. I've showed you one side anyway. So here's the front yard area. Which is looking pretty good. Again, we are seeing some damage here on the fescue, which is great. But you can kind of see this area gets full sun all the time. And the plugs are really starting to spread. And then in here, You can see some of this new spurge coming through, which I need to pick out, which I'll do later. But you can see just a lot of good growth. Sorry for my fingers coming through. Again, I'm using my iPhone for this. I don't have professional gear. Just wanting to document this for anyone that's deciding to start growing some plugs on a larger scale. It's hard for me to find videos outside of Alan Haynes for a large plug grow. This area here, as you can see, I've got one willow oak there and then a cherry, ornamental cherry here. So this does get more shade, but you can see it obviously gets more than 4 hours sun total. I mean, throughout this whole area at different times of the day. This area here does stay moist pretty constantly. So I'm gonna have to find a way to drain this area a little bit better. I am gonna add some soil conditioners here in probably another week or so. I just don't want to keep applying product. I want to let the St. Augustine take off. But I'm not seeing any fungus just yet, so I'm happy about that. I did put down some diseaseX about 3 or 4 weeks ago, preemptively, because I knew that we were going to have a string of pretty heavy rains. And I'm glad I did, because those rains did come, and everyone in our neighborhood has fungus in their fescue. So anyhow, that's the update. Again, Celsius will inhibit St. Augustine growth. Won't damage it at all, but definitely will inhibit it. But so far, I think I'm feeling a lot better about the efficacy of the product. Just so you know, I did get the Celsius from the Yard Mastery website. You can pick it up there. It was pretty inexpensive, comparable to other places. And I'll leave some links to some of the other products that I've been using to get this stuff going. Please subscribe, like if you enjoy the video, want to see more. If there's anything else that you'd like to see regarding the grow, please leave that in the comments below as well. And thank you so much for watching. We'll give you another update next week. Have a good weekend.